we would like to talk about an unfortunate incident that occurred in Keumbu market. Keumbu market is known to be a place where our people sell their farm produce. And it is known nationally that anybody coming to Gusii has to stop at Keumbu to do their purchase of this fresh farm produce. Unfortunately, while we were coming from Kisii town heading to Keroka, which was to be our final destination, we were ambushed by young, well-coordinated people, and most embarrassingly, a good number of them were respectable people whom we respect, called ladies. They were pelting stones, they had sticks, which were uniform, meaning that the sticks were bought and procured and supplied by the same person. Since then, we've seen statements from the Member of Parliament of Nyaribari Churches, Zahir Janda, trying to distance himself while nobody had put him close to the scene, therefore making him as guilty as it can get. We also did see the governor of Kisii County going around talking about that it is us who had goons who are fighting people all the way from Kisii town. While we do not doubt your level of IQ, that was completely suspending it. We would like to condemn that act in the strongest terms possible. The police who were there aiding and abetting this unfortunate event should also be condemned. We've seen the report by the DCI spokesperson saying that they've arrested 3 and the further investigations are going on. Which investigations? These are people that are in all these videos. There's a lady wearing a red t-shirt. You can't miss her. She was next to a policeman, throwing stones and asking for more, saying, "Ua, ua." Has she been arrested? Or we are still doing forensic investigations to get them? The police, at this point, you are part and parcel of what took place. The PS, Raymond, your team is failing this country. Not only does your colleague PS, a prime suspect in a killing in Nairobi, your officers have been known to walk side by side with goons. Unless we are changing the meaning of PS from principal secretary to being prime suspects that now you guys are becoming, we will not allow this country to have leaders who support goonism. I would like to finish by saying that if the state cannot protect its citizenry, if it cannot protect us, we are also capable and able to protect ourselves. If the state believes in arming goons, instead of using the legal mechanisms of ensuring law and order, and they want to use goons, we'd like to inform you, we are equally capable of arming goons. We are not going to see our women being stoned, our children having to run for their lives. Instead of providing jobs, we are misusing our youths. And we'd like to ask our young people, this country, it is you who will fix it. It is you who will ensure that the right change that you deserve to take this country to another level comes. And that is through the ballot. Allow everyone to come and sell their policy, hold their meetings peacefully. If you don't agree with those persons, do not attend their meetings. And this government, if you believe you are losing the grip, the Constitution allows you, Mr. President, to resign. The country will continue with or without you. We cannot have lawlessness in this country under your watch while you are busy traveling. If you are unable to continue, kindly resign we will be able to elect a capable person to take this country. I would like to finish by saying I thank the Linda Mwananchi team that we did not give up, still continued to keroka, despite our teams and young people having been injured. We would like to pass our message of condolences to one of our young men who succumbed to the injuries that he sustained in Keumbu. He was taking care of our PA system on one of the vehicles, but has since lost his life from the injuries that he got. And to the young people who got injured, we are together. The fight continues. We will not stop. William, if you're not going to take charge, we will. We promise you.
We were driving, the motorcade was driving from Kisii heading into Keroka. We were expected to just make a casual stop at Keumbu. You know, the ladies there would have had an opportunity to sell matokes and the ndizis and the coffees to the people who were in this convoy. But that opportunity was lost. Lives have been lost. Injuries have been sustained. This is really very shameful on the security apparatus of this country. In a modern society, happenings like what happened on Friday in Keumbu should never, ever, ever be even contemplated. And so we want to wish the injured a quick recovery. We want to condole with our friend, Mheshimiwa Omochokoro, for the loss of one of his teammates. And whatever means we are going to obtain to support them, we are going to ask well-wishers to be able to reach out and support Omochokoro and support the injured in this very difficult period. 98% of the support of our area has gone to Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i, who, as you know, has decided to embrace Linda Mwananchi. And together, we are going to have a movement that is going to trounce William Ruto in round 1 in 2027. We want to inform our opponents that political competition should really be about ideas. We know what Linda Mwananchi wishes to do for the country. We want to manage the debt of this country, which forces the government every year to increase taxes on ordinary Mwananchi at a time when the cost of living is far out of the control of many homes. Linda Mwananchi wants to stand for democratic space. Why should you feel offended that people are complaining that you are overtaxing them? What should you do? You should stop borrowing, because excessive borrowing increases taxes. Excessive borrowing diminishes the amount that remains for development. The government is not coming to terms with the reality that there's going to be a change of guard in 2027. The governor of Kisii County, the popularity has disappeared, has gone. The governor basically is doing what you call doing last kicks of a dying donkey. The governor's popularity has plummeted to lows of lows. And so now he has resorted to intimidating leaders. We are apparently meant to be killed, meant to be ambushed, meant to be harassed. But you see, it is because of his poor development record. He hasn't done a lot for the county. And we had received information prior to the Linda Mwananchi group arriving in Kisii that he had planned goons at very many places within the county. And he took off from the county so that this mayhem would happen. And so later he can distance himself from the whole thing.